Hi, welcome to Vegetables, day 12. And I first want to do a shout out to my youngest grandson. He turned 3 today. Yay! Happy birthday, Avery. Interesting story about that. Didn't find out he was my grandson until this year, so it's really exciting to find out that you have more family. But yeah, today is day 12, and feeling better today. Not quite as tired or drug out. I mean, I still feel like I'm struggling with the energy somewhat, but definitely better today. I almost have the tree down. I was hoping to have it done by Sunday, but it just didn't happen. And, that's okay. I'll finish that. Should finish it tonight. Room looks kind of empty. You can't see it's behind the camera, but it's where I store all my Christmas decorations, and it looks a little empty because everything's out there. But not too bad of a day today. Only bad part was dinner, and that seems like it's becoming a theme for me, so I have to figure that out. But for breakfast, I had 2 egg whites, and in it I had the green pepper or bell peppers and onions, and then a slice of cheese, and I had that on 2 pieces of whole wheat toast. And of course, my cup of coffee. I have that every morning. I only have the one. For a while there, was doing 2 and sometimes 3 a day, and that's just too much. I really don't need all that caffeine. Excuse me. And then for lunch, I had a big salad, and here's a picture of it. On the salad, I had, it was the American blend salad. So it was iceberg lettuce, leaf lettuce. I think it's just regular, like butter, not really butter lettuce, but green leaf lettuce, carrots, and cabbage. Now, it's supposed to have radishes in it, but this package for some reason doesn't have any. It's fine. I could take or leave radishes. But on that, I put 2 slices of Virginia ham, 6 crackers, and I put some ranch dressing and the orange miso dressing. I wasn't really in the mood for just orange miso because it's a little spicy and a little tangy. If I eat too much of it, then it'll flare up my interstitial cystitis, so I didn't want that to happen. I mixed it. I don't measure. I know I probably should, but as I stated before, every time that I've ever measured the dressing that I put on it, it's no more than 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons is actually 1/8 of a cup, and I actually have a, it's about this big, about that big around measuring cup, and so I'm pretty good at judging how much fits into one of those. It may have been a little over, but definitely less than 3 tablespoons of dressing. And then a couple hours later, I had one of my fruit and nut granola bars. And then for dinner, I had Sonic. It was the barbecue western burger, tater tots, and a rare soda. I did not finish the soda. I also picked up some more groceries. things that they were out of last time, and things that I forgot, and then things we used up since I went. So, like bread, soda, water, hash browns for my husband, a couple pizzas for my husband, which I'll probably eat some of it too. Just because I would rather eat it than have it go to waste. A couple pizzas for my grandson. Just some odds and ends to get me through the rest of the week. But after dinner, I left them out in the car. And so after I had dinner and drank the soda, I went outside, and between the cold air and the soda, I couldn't stop coughing. And that's what soda does. It just causes a lot of irritation in my esophagus and my stomach, and as a matter of fact, I had to take some Tums because my stomach was not liking the soda at all, and I should know better. But I just like having that flavor every once in a great while, and every time I do, I regret it. And so that's it for food. For exercise, the exercise I got today was taking down the Christmas tree. I know it doesn't seem like a whole lot of exercise to most people, but it did involve carrying the heavy tubs in and out of this room. It called for going up and down my step stool. I have a 3-step little giant stool. Love that thing. And so, I had to go up and down it a few times to get the stuff at the top of the tree. I still have the star up there I have to get down. And down on the floor to get to undo the skirt and back up. So, it's not a lot. But considering what I did the last 2 days, it's a lot for me. And then the other thing I wanted to talk to you about today is something else that I'm doing to help myself get healthy besides avoiding soda, which I'm mostly do most of the time. And that is actually something I stumbled across in Dr. Michael Gregor's book, How Not to Diet. Yes, How Not to Diet. A couple days ago, I mentioned that I had my Brazil nut, or a Brazil nut. I have a Brazil nut once a week. And the reason for that is because scientific studies have suggested, haven't proven it yet, but have suggested that consuming as little as 4 Brazil nuts a month. And let me get my notes here. Okay. 4 Brazil nuts, just 4 nuts, improve your cholesterol and keep it low for up to 30 days. And it can take up to 4 days for the best cholesterol drugs to work. But with the 4 nuts, it lowered cholesterol on an average 20 points in just 9 hours. So the Brazil nuts work faster than the drugs. You don't have to take them, like with the cholesterol drugs, you have to take them every day. But it also has also shown to potentially raise the good cholesterol. And I'll put a link to his article in the description box below. But I know that my cholesterol's not been bad. It's usually within normal limits, but it is towards the higher side of normal. And at one point, the cardiologist did want to put me on statin. And I've read a lot of information about the statins, and sometimes they don't even work. If they do work, they're not really that effective. They don't lower your risk of, a heart attack or stroke. They don't, extend your life per se, but they're good at lowering your cholesterol. Can be good at lowering your cholesterol. So, when I read this by Dr. Gregor, and I did do some other research from other doctors and other reputable websites, they did agree that Brazil nuts may have that potential. And Dr. Gregor's conclusion is that just 4 nuts a month is not eating them at a level that they can cause renal or hepatic failure. That's kidney or liver failure. And, so they're healthy. They're, a whole food, and it's not a drug. So I decided, they don't hurt you. You can eat them just fine, and if you get the added benefit of them helping lower your cholesterol, I'm for it. So that's why I mentioned a Brazil nut. Now, Dr. Gregor indicates that you would eat all 4 at the beginning of the month. But instead of that, or in one sitting, instead of that, I just eat 1 per week. And I haven't had my cholesterol drawn in a while. I think it's been close to a year, so I'm definitely going to go ahead and ask either my primary care or my cardiologist to do the test, just so we can see where it's at. Well, I can't think of anything else today to talk about. I think, the Brazil nuts is some very good information, and I encourage you to check out the link in the description box. It's a very interesting little article that he did, a little video that he did. And, please, if you have any comments, please put them in the comment section below. Check out the links in the description box. And, I do hope that you are enjoying seeing me every day. So pleased that I'm keeping my commitment to myself. Next commitment is going to definitely be finding a program that works for me, so I don't have to go out to eat anymore. But just let me know what you think, and then I encourage you to subscribe and hit that little bell so that you can be notified the next time I upload a video. In the meantime, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.